if this is his only injury, just pull off the tourniquet so he's not stuck in pain. That's simple. For the head, it's the same, except you have no tourniquet, so always prioritize head and chest wounds. It's like real life, just prioritize head and chest wounds. If you have another person, tourniquet all the limbs first, and then work the head and chest. As long as you have the tourniquet on, it stops the bleeding, so that's fine. And there's another thing, which, if I shoot his leg again, you can see there's like a gradient color over his leg. If you want to come over here and open up your menu on him, you can see. So left alt and then medical. So on his left leg, as you can see, it's gradient color. This doesn't only happen over green, it happens to red and yellow. So if it's red or yellow with a gradient color on it, so a shade, like a darker shade on it, treatments, put a tourniquet on, regardless of what color it is.
Mm-hmm.
You open up your IFAK and you click the bride.
Okay. So, just so I can get this correct. Oh, his leg turned red.
Yeah, because essentially what it is I already patched up his wound on his leg, but then I shot it again, so now I'm removing like the bandages that are in his wound. If you kind of get my drift.
Alright, so just so I'm just right, turn it. So if it's green, I pull up the IFAK, I get a dressing. If it's red, you
no, if it's yellow, you put a dressing.
Oh, yeah, if it's yellow, you look at the IFAK, you get a dressing. If it's red, you apply the cat tourniquet, gauze, and a dressing.
Yep.
If it's gradient, you apply a cat tourniquet and the
bride. Yep.
Okay.
So if I shoot him again, it'll show which leg does he have the wound on, so I don't shoot the other one.
The right leg is the one that's good.
Oh. Left leg, okay. Damn. I'll surely do it. Nope, really. That's crazy. Anyways, basically, let's go back to turn it on. Whatever. So, it can happen to these wounds as well. It will have a darker shade over it. Obviously, you don't do it right now, but the same as before. Tourniquet, the bride, and then gauze and dressing.
I'm just gonna note this down just so
Yeah, that's fine. There's an entire medical document in the wherever the medical board is. I have to give these other two roles, but that's whatever. Wait. Okay, never mind, that was brown. Alright, cool. So, yeah. If they have multiple wounds, like on their head and torso, you're going to, basically tourniquet these limbs, and then, or whatever limb is injured, and then focus on the head and torso. Basically because you can't tourniquet the head and chest, so you want to stop bleeding in those before you focus on anything else. Alright, we're going to move away from that for now, because torso is an entirely different section. But we're going to move on to airway management. So airway management, it's kind of the same, kind of not. Two airway injuries for us, occlusions and obstructions. Occlusions, they're unconscious, or if they're unconscious, they can, as you can see, the tilt head button went red. That basically means he has an occlusion. So, my bad,
I'm sorry, I was typing the stuff outside. Remember some.
Yeah. So as you can see, the tilt head button turned red, so that means there's an occlusion.
His head is not red on my thing.
The tilt head button. So if you open up airway management.
Okay, medical head.
No. It's just medical and then airway management.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, airway management, tilt head. Yeah, I see.
Oh, it's TTV. I don't know why he's here.
Yep. All right, so as you can see, is the tilt head button is red, so that means it's occluded. I click it, it turns white again. That's fine.
Okay.
Basically, whenever they're unconscious for a random amount of time,
Hmm.
their airway can get occluded. So as long as they don't have a airway adjunct in. To fix that, we simply put in an MPA, and now his airway won't become occluded. The other type of injury is obstructions. With any head or torso injury, the airway can become obstructed. The indication for that, which if I'll just shoot him in the chest, actually I'm out of ammo. If I just shoot him in the chest, jeez, why am I thing laggy? Give me a second. There we go. All right. All right, cool. Damn, this shit's lagging as hell.
Kevin says there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, it says the torso is just white.
No,
Yeah.
Kevin says there's nothing wrong with the M27s. They're fine. Just get a better PC. Yeah. I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just put it away real quick because sometimes it does that. Alright. Whatever. Did I shoot his chest? No? Really? Alright.
You want me to do it?
No, it's fine. Alright, there we go.
Go.
So we're gonna ignore the torso for now. He'll die eventually, but it's fine. So you see tactical suction device in the airway management tab. It's red.
Yeah.
It's obstruct. That means his airway is obstructed. I click on it. It goes white. It's not gonna happen again unless I shoot his torso again, which, if you're caring for your patient in the right way, shouldn't happen. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to respiratory.
So most of these stuff for airway management, like all you would have to do, I guess, besides intubation, is just click on it. If it's red, turn it white.
basically,
Okay.
we don't even need to do intubation because Tackle, the guy who made it, never really added that part to where it's needed. I mean, you can
Okay.
do it, but it's not required. Now we're gonna go over to torso. So as you can see, his torso is a gradient purple. This is a pneumothorax with a severe bleed. There's different colors for these. So blue or like cyan, I forget what it is because it rarely happens. That's basically means that they have a pneumothorax with like light bleeding or just a pneumothorax. But this purple with a gradient means that his wound is contaminated, it's severely bleeding, and he has a pneumothorax. So the treatment for it is simply debride. As you can see, it will turn into a purple, a brighter purple, like that. That means severe bleeding and pneumothorax. Treatment is simply gauze dressing and then chest seal. Medical board.
Here, I'll send it.
Oh, he doesn't have permission. That's why. Well, let me give you guys rules.
You said debride and then what?
That's if the wound is a gradient purple. If
I know,
it's
I'm
just
typing
yeah.
it right now.
All right, that's cool. But yeah, so debride, gauze, dressing, chest seal.
I'm just gonna like type it and just like I know there's a whole doc for it, but I think if I just like keep it somewhere, it'd just be easier. You know, just look over it.
Yes, I mean, you feel free to do that. Whatever works for you. Jeez, I need to find. Where's Brown? Where's Brown? Where's Brown? It's this guy.
So after you apply all that and his torso is now blue, is there still more that needs to be done, or?
Oh yeah. If I just leave him as he is right now, he's gonna die eventually. But probably in the next few seconds, but it'll be fine. So after this, basically the next sort of thing I have to do is airway management, of course, which I've already done by fixing his obstruction, his occlusion, and putting an MPA in. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply a backbone mask, which any patient with a pneumothorax will need ventilation. or manual ventilation with the bag bow mask. So as you can see, the back. Jeez, why is this so dark? All right, yeah, that works. So as you can see, the bag bow mask turns green when it's on. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squeeze BVM. That circle and the words will turn green. That's one ventilation is going to be there for 5 to 6 seconds, although that doesn't matter because realistically, or not realistically, just in game, we can spam it and their airway will be patent for now. So all new patients with a pneumothorax, as long as they have a chest seal, they will require ventilations constantly. If you stop, they'll eventually die. Now, if I go over to check air, this button right here, if I go to first person, if I click check air, on the left side of my screen, it's going to show up for a few seconds as air. As you can see, it's critical, which is not good. There's different levels to it. There's normal, there's moderate, there's severe, and then there's critical. Pneumothorax patients their air will, their asphyxiation level will decline. So as you can see, his is right now is at critical. We want to get it up to normal. So if one of you keeps squeezing the BVM for me.
Yeah, I can do it.
You got
Sick. All right. Now the tab or the button under that is check perfusion. If I click that on the left side of my screen, it will say perfusion critical. So there's different levels to that one too. There is normal, there's decreased, weak, and non-detectable. That's basically the level of blood. So if it says decreased, that's all right. That means the person can still be conscious. You can wake them up with epinephrine and whatnot. Weak is when they're usually unconscious. Just simply give them blood, which I'll go over in a second. And then there's non-detectable, which either means they're going to die in a few seconds or they basically run out of blood and you have to give them a lot of blood to bring them back. So as long as you keep squeezing that BVM, his airway will go up. So if I check air, maybe it'll be fixed. Maybe. No, it's whatever. As long as he doesn't die. Now we're gonna go on to circulation. For circulation, we have the IV medications and auto injector. So for intravenous, as you can see, it will show here all the drugs. Rocuronium, you don't got to worry about that. For that, that's for endotracheal tubes, which we won't even be touching today at least. Anesthetic, this is to put people to sleep. It's mostly used for conscious pneumothorax patients, which we do chest tubes on, but we don't got to worry about that because he's already asleep. And then we have blood bag, 2.5 liters of it. So I'm going to start an IV on him. If I click it, the intravenous tab goes green. That means he has an IV in him. And then I click the blood bag, which will turn green. And it will the blood bags actually have a sort of, if you want to call it, volume of blood that they have. So over time, his perfusion will go up, and I can take the blood bag off, and basically it'll go back into my inventory at whatever volume it is. And then they also run out, which it just goes back to white whenever it runs out.
Would it be like how you would have to do an IV start IRL to where you'd have to click IV starter kit again to take the IV out, or is it automatic?
Yeah, you can take it out.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a glitch of the system that sometimes a patient doesn't wake up if they have an IV in, which I don't know if they fix that or not, but it's not my problem. People shouldn't be running around with IVs anyways, so that's that. Now an auto-injector, you have these three medications, you have morphine, epinephrine, and Narcan. The morphine, it's for pain. I rarely use this because as long as you check his air, your asphyxiation is going to stay the same as long as you have that pneumothorax. Just keep squeezing his BVM for me.
Yep.
Non-detectable. Yeah, so he bled out for a while, so we're going to keep needing to put blood bags on him. It's whatever. But three medications, morphine, epinephrine, and Narcan. Morphine's for pain. I rarely use this as long as their injury is treated, like gauze and dressing. The pain usually goes away on its own. But if they have a tourniquet on, then they might need morphine. but usually if you're treating them and they have a tourniquet on, they're unconscious. So don't worry about morphine if they're unconscious, because it's waste. Epinephrine, use this for patients who you need to wake up. So once this guy's good of all his injuries, we can wake him up, but obviously that's not the case right now. And then patients who have not been shot, basically, the only injuries in the system are gunshots, unfortunately, so explosions don't really do anything except render them unconscious and maybe occasionally an airway injury. If that's the case, check their airway, tilt their head, give them epinephrine, and they'll wake up. Now, there's overdosing with this, so if I click morphine right now, it will light up a different color, so it's going to be... Okay, never mind, I'll just do epinephrine. He was not going to wake up, but it's fine.
So,
If I... He's just going to go back down. Really? Damn, that's crazy.
No, he's gonna fall.
No, he's not.
We did this
So,
like
if
5
we fuck
times
up-
earlier.
if we fuck up and apply too much morphine or epinephrine and they overdose,
Yeah,
that where Narcan would be used?
Yeah, it will reset the amount of medications that's in. I'm just going to put him back to sleep because I don't want him awake. Wait, actually, how much? What's his perfusion? Oh, okay. He woke up with weak. So, but yeah, so there's different colors to it. So as you can see, his epinephrine's green. The first dose is green. The second dose is a dark green. The third dose is a yellow, and then the fourth dose is black. If it's black, they're gonna go unconscious and have an airway injury of some sort. Which you use Narcan, fix any injuries they have, and you can wake them back up with epinephrine. Now I'm gonna go over chest tubes and actually let me look at what I have. Sequence. All right, so now we're gonna go over to the actual focus on the pneumothorax. So if you open up his torso, as long as you keep squeezing, let me squeeze the BVM a few more times. Yeah, just keep squeezing the BVM and then.
So if you squeeze the BVM for you, so you can just focus on
Yeah, you can open up the. You can click squeeze BVM and also look at the torso.
Okay.
Jeez, my stupid mouse. All right. So as you can see, torso. I already have a chest seal on it, so he's fine for now. If I open up surgical kit, I have these at the bottom. I have ARS needle, which is a little needle decompression, little needle dart, chest needle, chest dart, whatever you want to call it. That's for tension pneumothorax, which apparently never happens in the system, even though I told Tackle to increase the chances for it. But if this needle ever goes red, that means he has tension pneumothorax. You click it and it will go away. Tension pneumothorax will kill him very quickly. It usually results from you squeezing the BVM a lot without him having a chest seal when he has a pneumothorax. So that's that, which I don't think anybody's going to do. So it's whatever. Now we're going to go to chest tube procedure. So once we have all of this done for his pneumothorax, all of his airway, all of his respiratory stuff, we can go over to torso and start the chest tube procedure. To start it off, it's just a clicker game with a little bit of time. So local anesthesia, that turns green. Click scalpel. Wait for the animation to finish. That turns orange. I click hemostat. Wonderful, that's broken. Okay. I'll get them to fix that, but I'll go over the rest of the procedure for you guys. So it's really just hemostat, chest tube, and then you open up a suture kit, and I believe it's 209 long. If I open up the document, it should say.
Question.
Yeah.
99% of the time, somebody gets shot in the head. Do we just move on and treat somebody else as they'd be dying anyways, or do we attempt to?
If you have more casualties, if you have a mass cas, Mascal, leave them
Okay.
as long as they're because depends on how long they've been sitting there. Really, if they've been there with a head injury like that for 5 minutes, don't worry about them. They're just gonna take up all of your blood. So leave them. But I mean, if they're the casualty and they're the only casualty or one of the two casualties, yeah, treat them
Sure.
because we can save people with head injuries. Let's see, where's the Okay, so yeah, all right, cool. So I'm gonna open back up his chest. So basically, once you've done all this stuff, suture kit, 209 long, you're gonna wait about 60 seconds, and then after that, uh, you're gonna remove the chest tube, 3O Vicryl, and then 4O poly. We aren't gonna be doing chest tubes that much in the field, so don't gotta worry about that. As long as we have them ventilated and all that, and get them to a medevac, that's fine. But yeah. Oh yeah, for injuries like this, I'm just gonna take my tourniquet off because he doesn't need it anymore. If I go suture kit, as you can see it says 4 poly. We aren't gonna be doing this in combat. But if we are sitting at like a ORP, like after an op or something, or just post op, or at a base or on the LHD, click 4 poly. That's basically stitches up their wound, and
Okay.
it will turn white.
On the topic of like a mass casualty, is there anything like a triage, like where we would have to?
Yeah, I believe I have triage in there
Okay.
somewhere. Yeah, so if you open up the medical board channel, if you scroll up a little, it says it has a triage section, and it says like the different injuries to what like category they are. Now, some
So
more
like,
stuff. Yeah, what?
let's see. No, I'm just looking at the trash. I'm sorry.
All right. So, yeah, as you can see, his leg turned white after I stitched it. That's whatever. I'm gonna leave the other ones because I'm just gonna respawn him anyways in a second. Um, for transporting casualties, simple. Click drag. They go on your back. You click drag again. They drop. They'll do a little spin occasionally, but it's whatever. Um, if people go unconscious in seats, they won't really look any different from a person sitting normally in a seat because they'll just be sitting in the seat. You can drag people out of seats and pick them up, so that's cool. You can put people in seats occasionally. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's fine. You can drag people onto helicopters; they won't really do anything. It won't kill them or anything, so that's cool. You can't drag people out of water. That's one thing. And if their body is like rolling down a hill, you can't drag them either because their body has to be like at a complete stop. And then another thing is if you check medical supplies, you can click and take stuff off of people so I can take all of his morphine, still his drugs and all that. Don't abuse it because I don't know, it's not cool. And then
Oh.
you open up the medical menu on yourself, you have all this stuff. It's pretty much the same splits in CLS. And that's it. So I'm just gonna refresh this guy, I'm gonna shoot him, and you guys can work on it.
All right.
Actually, Flacco, you're up.
Yeah. Wait, no, no,
No,
no,
you're test
no,
subject.
no, 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 no.
Really?
Oh, jeez, fuck. I'm sorry.
Do you still have medical equipment on you when I refresh you?
I think I still
I need help.
check medical supplies. No, I only have a head tilt and a.
All right. Whoever that is on Flacco's body, stabilize him, and I'm gonna go bring.
Hey,
Is what?
I'm not going. I'm going to leave because I gotta do off work for another group. I'm gonna stay in game so y'all have a test on me.
His like ass is
All right,
And I'm
all
just
right.
shaking.
being
Look at
different.
his ass. You see that? Oh. Give me M27. Okay.
How do I take off the fucking? I just clicked the shit on accident and fucking pressed fucking F instead of G. My bad.
Wait, what are we doing?
Press delete on your. Oops, wrong person. Here, we'll just all be in here.
Okay.
All right, stabilize. You don't remember if it's yellow, you don't need to put gauze, just addressing.
Everything's normal on him for me. So everything's white, so I'm just gonna step to the side.
Hold on, let me
Check there.
refresh and respawn you.
Alright.
Getting a chest seal on him?
Just grab medical equipment and see if it works.
Getting a
No,
chest
he doesn't
seal.
need a chest seal because remember, it's only if it's purple or blue or
Oh,
some
oh,
other
the
color.
right, right.
Any other color than yellow or red, he doesn't need a chest seal.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he's still good, so I'll just wait.
Yeah, so just
Okay,
remove chest seal.
he isn't like doing anything with his airway, so his airway's fine.
But he's unconscious, so what do you need to do?
Mm, Bang? No?
Nope.
Okay.
His blood is low, and
Oh,
he's
I didn't check that.
unconscious.
Should have checked that.
So if he's unconscious for a lot of time, what do you need to do? To his airway.
Get a NPA in, right?
Yeah, and his head's also.
And BVM, right?
No.
No, not a
If they
BVM.
don't have a pneumothorax, you do
Right,
not need to
okay.
put a
That's
BVM.
pneumothorax. Okay. And then here.
He probably needs blood.
Yeah, get him some blood. So put an IV in.
Yep.
And then start blood. Okay. And then we check perfusion. Normal. So
All right.
how do you check like if his perfusion is normal? Like how do you know if his blood is low?
For me, his perfusion is not detectable. So
Oh, it says
honest,
normal for me. Oh, hold on,
sometimes
let me-
it glitches. I don't know. It's weird, but I think it's just not.
Oh, it is not
detectable.
detectable. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you accidentally click error, and it will show that.
Okay, so what else?
But that means he just needs blood, pretty
Yeah,
much.
so we just kind of wait, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh my God, what are those? Fuck. Yikes, dude. Yikes, pal.
Yeah, dude, that's like my fucking UGC shit for like something completely different.
Did I hear an Xbox? Okay, so the blood went white. So I check perfusion.
That means
again.
that means the blood bag is over. So
It's over.
let's
So there needs to be another one attached. Okay, his perfusion is weak, so it's getting better.
put another one
Another
on.
blood IV in. Okay. Still weak. Guess we just wait.
I'm gonna run outside and get the
You just grab the flight suit here, and it looks better than just the normal thing. The flight suit right here, just click that.
Y'all still doing this so I can get
We're gonna finish up on you, and that's it.
Alright.
Let's see, perfusion. All right, it's decreased now, so try epinephrine.
Okay. Epinephrine. Welcome back. Welcome back.
There you go. He's awake.
Yay.
All right.
Cool, we did it. All right.
All right. You can dip now. Thanks for letting us use you as a test subject.
I might not even that because them niggas that are not adding to group. Some of those shoot some shit.
All right. Here, I'm gonna, let's see.
Oh shit, my screen is weird. Like
Is
you
it
just refresh
blurry?
it. It's not blurry. It's just a little dark. I can see.
Yeah, it's because your blood's decreased. I'm just gonna refresh you.
Uh,
All right.
do I take the IV out? Oh, never mind.
Nah, it's
Thank
fine.
you.
You grab all your medical, and then I'm gonna use one of you as a test subject.
Wait, can I get CLS? Can I like get
Yeah. You
CLS?
could get CLS.
Yeah.
Volunteer as tribute.
Oh, you're talking about getting qualified right now?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to do that like another day because I'm gonna finish up with these guys and I'm gonna stop
Volunteer
teaching
as
because I'm
tribute.
tired. Yeah, I need it.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
Do you see his injuries now? Or is it still.
No. Everything's still white for the most part.
Alright, just rejoin and we'll run it again.
Alright.
Oh shit. It's not. Does
is
it break your
Tackle
medical?
selling this, or is he just doing it for select units?
Could you remove my
Pretty
ads?
much every unit that like me and Kendrick and all those other
Okay, that
people
makes
are in.
sense.
He doesn't really care if people use it because everything on Roblox gets stolen.
Didn't tackle like quit?
I don't know. Let me know when you're back in game.
Yeah, I'm in game. Just need TP.
Everybody else left.
Alright,
Back goes in.
just grab your medical and then shoot this guy.
Okay.
There. Alright. I'll help you with this one, so you just gotta tell me what to do.
So like everything is still white. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Really?
Yeah.
You're doing control, that's why.
Oh shit.
Yeah, left alt on him.
I pressed alt the first time. Alright, there we go. So I would start with head or because head's red.
Here, let me pick him up and then put him back down because he's glitching around. There we go.
Okay.
I think it's because I was emoting. Like as I went down.
Alright.
So his head's red, so I don't know. I didn't really learn much about head, only just
It's all the same. It's
Okay.
the bride god's dressing because his head is a gradient. It's a gradient red.
okay.
Alright. Now what about his torso? Yep.
I would apply a chest seal when I'm done too, correct?
Yep.
Since he has pneumothorax. Alright. Airway management, tilt head. Good tactical suction device. Can you squeeze BVM?
No. So you need to first put on an MPA and then a BVM,
Okay.
and then you squeeze the BVM. So click the nasal pharyngeal airway button.
Okay, yeah, I see. And then
And then
bag
the
valve
bag
mask.
mask.
Yeah. Then squeeze BVM.
Yep.
And then
Now
I'll go
I'm
to surgery kit.
Nah, because realistically, we're just gonna be stabilizing him and then transporting him to a medevac. So
Okay.
as long as we have the BVM
Oh,
and
what
his
the
blood up, then it's fine.
my bad.
But now since we're here, I'll take over on the squeezing part because
Okay.
I'll just act as another medic. But now if you want to manage his like circulation, so if you check perfusion,
123 beats per minute.
Yeah, sometimes it glitches like that. Click it again, see what it gives you.
Perfusion. 123.
Alright. For me, it's showing up as decreased, so that's what his perfusion's at.
Okay.
But basically, he doesn't need blood, or at least not immediately. If they're weak or they are not detectable, then they need blood. But decreased, he can still be brought to consciousness. We always want to sort of bring our patients to consciousness because it makes it easier for us to transport them because we don't have to drag them around and we don't have to put them in seats and all that. So if you want to go to auto injector and click epinephrine.
Yep. Okay. And he just collapsed again.
Damn. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes it does that. It's weird.
I'll squeeze BVM for you.
Alright. Might be because he's asphyxiated, so there's not enough air in him to, there's not enough oxygen in him to, bring him back. So that's fine.
So you just have to keep squeezing BVM until he has enough air.
Basically, just if they have a pneumothorax, the faster we get them to, a medevac.
Yeah, the asphyxiation is critical.
Yeah, the faster we get them to medevac, as long as they get on that medevac burp, it's not our problem anymore. But yeah, that's basically it. If we can bring them back to consciousness, that's wonderful. Basically, most patients with a pneumothorax will not become conscious, so that's whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
So as corpsman, would we be the ones calling 9-line, or would that be somebody completely different?
So you would gather the details for the 9-line, as in the patient details and all that. That'd be your part, but you'd forward that to the RTO.
Okay.
Or to me, and then I'll forward that to the RTO, and that's where the 9-line goes through. We'll train on 9-lines and mass cows and medevacs and all that later, but I just want to get the medical part done first for obvious reasons. And mostly everything can be found in the medical board channel because this stuff has been done for past units and all that. Alright. That's it for today, so any questions or?
No, I think I have a CLS down for the most part.
Alright. I mean, that's pretty much corpsman stuff as well, so one day when chest tubes work again, we can do all that, but just let me check if I even have the equipment for it.
Just to confirm, it's lockers for corpsman.
What happened?
This is the corpsman locker.
Yeah, that's the best form. Hemostat. Okay. Alright, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We'll do more trains and all that because I know this isn't enough. Anyways, you guys are good to go.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks.
Let me give roles to some of you.